We're going to touch on the games for this weekend. And the first one is going to be Saturday. We got Vikings versus the Niners. Who you got?
I'm actually going Vikings. I feel like if the Vikings could create that pressure that they did on the Saints and get after Jimmy Garoppolo, I feel like Garoppolo won't be able to handle it. And I just kind of trust the Vikings playmakers more than the 49ers. I trust Diggs, Thielen, and Cook more than I trust Debo Samuel. They use like 4 fucking running backs: Mostert, fucking Breida, Coleman, and yeah, I don't even know who the second option at receiver is.
Sanders.
Yeah, Emmanuel Sanders,
And George Kittle.
Oh yeah, George Kittle too. So I feel like if the Vikings defense shows up, they could definitely win that game, but it's up to the defense. I don't think Kirk Cousins is gonna light up their defense like that. But if they could control Jimmy G, shut down the run game, and then cover well on the back end, I feel like they definitely have a shot. They definitely have that energy right now. They went into the Saints' house and fucking knocked them out. Where people, even though the 49ers did beat the Saints, but, it was like a toss-up. Who was better between them? So I think the Vikings definitely have that road warrior mentality, and they could get the job done. Who do you think?
I'm sticking with the whole defensive, game plan of it, and I got to go Niners. I don't think they're gonna be able to do the same things that they did offensively against the Saints. I feel like the Niners defense is just like the most solid fucking defense in the NFL right now, and I think the Niners, Garoppolo's been playing pretty good, so I think he'll do just enough to get the win. But it's going to be all on that Niners defense.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. But moving on, who's the second game on Saturday?
Second game we got is Titans-Ravens. And, I'm going to go the same thing we did with the Patriots. I'm going Ravens. I know the Titans are hot. I know they're playing good right now, but this Ravens offense is not the Patriots offense. I do not see the Titans holding the Ravens to 13 points. And I just see the Ravens fucking running away with it.
Yeah, I see the Ravens winning as well. The only way I would say the Titans was if the Ravens didn't have a strong running game.
Yeah.
And the Ravens have the ultimate running game.
They do.
Averaging over 200 yards a game.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
So they could not only match Derrick Henry's production, they could go beyond that.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm picking the Ravens. They could play the same game that the Titans want to play and be better at it. And they have the more dynamic quarterback who could make something out of nothing. Take a 2-yard loss and turn it to a 30-yard gain like nothing. So I definitely see the Ravens. And, yeah, they're another team. They're the hottest team in the NFL. How many wins did they win in a row? Like 10 games in a row or
Something
whatever it
like
was?
that. They ended 14-2, but they did have that long-ass stretch of winning.
Yeah, so I don't think the bye week's going to affect them. If anything, I think it'll help them out a bit to get healthy and get fresh to go. And, yeah, I just think the Titans' fairy tale season will end on Saturday.
I agree. So on to Sunday. First game we got is Texans-Chiefs. What you think? What you thinking?
I'm going to go Chiefs mainly because I just don't trust the Texans' defense.
Same.
I don't trust their defense. Like we just saw, they didn't show up for a whole first half. And
they ain't playing Josh Allen this week.
Yeah, exactly. They're not playing Josh Allen, who looked fucking amazing that first half. They're playing Patrick Mahomes. And when you have Patrick Mahomes, you have Kelsey, Hill, Mecole Hardman. That's a lot of fucking guys to cover, a lot of fast guys. And
they got a good backfield.
Yeah, exactly. And then you have, arguably one of the best quarterbacks in the league, Patrick Mahomes. They definitely didn't like the way their season ended last year. They're trying to make a run now that the Patriots are definitely out. I feel like they could compete with anybody. They already beat the Ravens. They're one of the 2 teams that beat the Ravens. So I'm going Chiefs. Who do you got?
I'm with you. I'm going Chiefs. I think Patrick Mahomes and that offense are ready for a breakout, game. They've been a little slumpish. I mean, they've still been playing good football. They ended 12-4, and I don't know. I think that offense is going to be too much for the Texans.
Yeah, I see the same thing. I think Deshaun will have a pretty good game, but I don't think they're going to be able to get off third down as many times as they need to or get the turnovers they need to. I just don't see it happening. So we're both picking the Chiefs. And then the night game, what is that?
The night game is, personally, I think this is going to be the game of the week. It is Seahawks and Packers. I am not going to sleep on Aaron Rodgers at home. I think Packers are going to win this game. Me personally, my Super Bowl prediction right now is going to be Chiefs-Packers. So I definitely think the Packers are going to win this game. The Seahawks didn't look great against the Eagles, and the Packers are a way better fucking team.
Yes, and I do agree that the Seahawks haven't been looking great, but they find a way to win. Like they beat the Eagles by like 8 points.
Yeah, 17-9.
Yeah, so they beat them only by 8 points. A decimated team who was missing basically their whole starting offense, and yeah, I don't like that about the Seahawks, but I feel like the Seahawks can win those ugly games. And the Packers have won a lot of ugly games where Aaron Rodgers threw for 185 and 1 touchdown, and they won by 4 points. They haven't been winning the way they should be. They haven't been dominating the way they should be. Of course, they've been winning these games, but just like the Seahawks, to have Aaron Rodgers and that defense that's been sacking everyone. I don't think they've been playing up to their potential. And Seahawks could play in bad weather. Russell Wilson can make plays whenever the plays break down, and they know how to win ugly. So I'm going with the road team, the Seahawks. I feel like they'll be able to pull it off. And, it's a great season for the Packers, but I feel like it's coming to an end Sunday night.